Marcus, the winning start to life at Hewis Park here in the National League South. What are your initial thoughts of the, well, I say 90 minutes, more like 115 minutes?
Just delighted to get 3 points and to be off and running. We were under pressure today because of last week. We were under pressure to win. We did. Could we have played better? Yeah. Could we have scored more goals? Definitely, with the chances we had. But we got 3 points and we're off and running.
I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start. Maguire drew shot coming off the head of Jake Hyde, as we know now. You must have been pleased with such a good start there.
Yeah, we wanted to be really aggressive. We know that they're really expansive and try and play from the goalkeeper and take big risks. And I felt that our organisation there was spot on, and we kept taking the ball off them and leading to big chances. And in my opinion, we should have scored more than the one early on. But yeah, the start was good.
I mean, you mentioned there. I mean, the front 3 or 4 were definitely causing problems, and maybe you should have took sort of maybe 2, maybe even 3 more goals in the first half alone. I mean, were you pleased with the sort of the tempo they had between them?
Yeah, I thought. But when you play a team as good, as expansive as St Albans, you have to kill them. When you get a chance, you can't leave them to get back in the game, which is what we did. So obviously in the second half. Very
sound defensive display. I mean, you almost caused more problems for yourselves than St Albans did in the end there. I mean, do you feel like that was the case?
I thought we were a little bit open at times, but that's credit to the way they play. We had to change our shape from 4-4-2 to 4-3-3 sort of halfway through the first half to give us a bit more balance in the team, and once we did that I thought we looked a little bit more solid.
I mean, just a word on the goal as well. I mean, sort of like a disastrous moment for Will Hughes to forget yet again. I mean, how do you react to that after it happened in consecutive weeks? Mistakes happen.
You have to just get on with it, and luckily we went down the other end and scored a second one, and we get the 3 points.
Yeah, just a word on Murphy's goal. I mean, he brought the ball down very well, had a lot of time. Well, he made it look like he had loads of time to plug it into the bottom corner. Were you happy with how Murphy played today?
Yeah, very good, very big threat. All the front players I thought were a threat today, but we had to make sure we were really solid behind it because they're a really good team.
Just a word on the midfield as well. Worthington and Cooper getting on the ball a bit more this week compared to last week. Were you happy with how they were battling in the middle and sort of winning those 50-50s?
They had a lot of ground to cover because they're St Albans try and get 4 or 5 players behind your line and midfield line, and they had a lot of ground to cover and they did it pretty well.
I mean, you made the comments. I mean, we said at the start of the interview almost 100 minutes. Were you prepared for the additional 10 minutes? I mean, was that something you were thinking about when making the substitutions?
Yeah, I think it's the norm now, isn't it? And yeah, it was trying to find a balance between trying to get a 3rd goal and making sure we got the 3 points. So luckily enough, we got it okay.
Just a final word on the support today. 3,412 inside Hewis Park, and factors in full voice once again. How does it feel to be back there and have them go home to something?
Yeah, I'm pleased we've given them something that we didn't last week. So I'm pleased that we've sent them home to their couple of pints tonight at Thatcher's, and Sunday dinner tomorrow. They can enjoy it knowing that we've got 3 points, and we'll try and do that again on Tuesday. Hopefully they come, and we can play even better.
Thanks, Mark.
Pleasure.